So next test is like a flexural test on timber bar, or timber beam. So this is like a beam that will be using, and flexural load, flexure means like a bending. So technical proper word for bending is like a flexural. So what we'll do, we'll apply like support at two places and we'll apply load at midpoint, right? So for that we should know the size of this bar. So easily like you can measure here. No need of vernier, because this bar will have like slight changes in the dimension, and we don't need that accurate. So here you can see that this is like 5 centimeter, that is 50 mm, and on this side if you see, then it is like approximately 3 mm, right? So, sorry, 30 mm, 3 centimeter, right? So this is the sample we'll use, and again I am telling, like we'll have one support at that end, on other support on this end, and we'll apply load at midpoint, and then we'll see how the member is failing, and corresponding to that we can calculate modulus of rupture of the beam. So we'll perform the test now. So like now if you see this beam, like we have put, and we'll apply this load at exactly midpoint, right? And the total length of this bar, if you see, total length is like 115, but then this much is like we are putting some extra. So can you put at support, midpoint of support?
No,
Not
okay.
yes.
90.
So now, like if you see above support, it is like 90. So span of this total bar is or beam is like a 90 centimeter or 900 mm, and then we are applying this midpoint load at 45 centimeter or 450 mm, right? We'll apply this load at midpoint, right? And then from this we can calculate like how much will be the maximum bending moment, and for that bending moment like how much stresses are developing, that will calculate, right? So those stresses are called flexural stresses. So again, as usual, like we have to do the initial setting in this UTM machine. So please understand, we are doing it again in UTM machine, right? So this initial setting is done, right? Initial setup is like done. So we will apply now the load. Will start actual test now. Again here the same procedure, will give some initial input, and then using this red and green knob we'll start applying the hydraulic pressure. Initial setup has been done using this yellow button. So this time like a bar is like a rectangle, so we'll give the information of rectangle bar. Last time it was like a circular. Right now you can see that like we started the test. For sure, for this test we can see like deflection will be more for smaller load, so deflection can be seen here more since it is bending, right? So we will see this actual bar here. You can see that it started bending, right? This is like a bending of the beam. Definitely we can expect the failure at midpoint exactly below this load. If you plot the bending moment diagram, then you will get the maximum bending moment at this location only. So at same location we'll see the rupture. Definitely when it is bending, then at bottom fiber we can expect a stretch, and at top fiber we can expect the compression. So this is like a special case where top fiber will be under compression and bottom fiber will be under tension, right? No doubt, like if you see on the cross section area, then there will be normal stresses only. Like on the top there is, like here you can say it has failed, right? So top portion like it is subjected to compression, bottom it is subjected to tension. You can see this load deflection curve. Can you see this portion? This is the first failure that has happened, and after that again like final failure that you can see. So now you can see this is load deflection curve. There are some like up and downs. This happened because of rate of loading. Since we have applied little higher rate, that's how you can see this like undulation. Otherwise it can be a smooth curve. And this, like here you can see there is a sudden change. So that is the first time it got break, suddenly it came down. So again, if you understand, this is like a slope deflection, load deflection curve, and the slope of load deflection curve is like a stiffness. So there is sudden change in the like a stiffness of the material. Since material has failed, there was like some failure that we can see. Right after that, remaining part has got failed at this load, and maximum load it took like 485 kilonewton, right? So this is the maximum point load that we have applied on a beam of 90 centimeter long, right? From this we will calculate like what was like maximum bending moment. So maximum bending moment will be PL by 4, and that from that bending moment we can calculate the flexural stresses, right?